To whom it may concern, there's some fucked up shit going on in Texarkana today. Actually, every day. But I wanted to let it to be known that Lindsay Martin is a fucking pedophile and has been selling my kids' photos, who, I don't know, had Nicholas Rock hack my art internet from here, where Jacob lives, to try to make it look like we were selling child pornography. And, the dumbasses don't even realize that the IP address is specific to device. So whatever they downloaded is on their devices. How about a slew of laptops that Lindsay had in a stolen vehicle that belonged to Jerry Shavers or Jerry Richardson? It's a Suburban, 2008 model, black Suburban, Tahoe, etc. I believe it's a 4x4, or it belonged to Trish Hernandez. That makes much more sense, Lindsay. Thank you for that intel. So apparently Lindsay got Trish's old Tahoe for, I don't know, helping sell my motherfucking kids. And then she wanted to try to blame my brother and my family, along with a slew of other people. I don't know, like Stephanie Ann Emery Smith, Natalie fucking Brown. And I remembered today that me, Natalie, Emery, and Drew were all in an open relationship back in the Gap. And I got pregnant with Hadley. They sold my kids a year ago. And they're dead. And now every major platform, every major web host, whatever you want to call it, is suppressing the fuck out of me. They've hacked my accounts. I have no pictures other than a set of school pictures of my kids. All my kids' photos were on there. My Facebook has been compromised. And then now somebody in a nice ass fucking white car just gonna stop outside the fucking house. Leroy Brown, maybe? Or Leroy Jenkins. Looks like a, I don't know. I swear to God, if that's a fucking Audi. Sorry, I was listening to Spirit. Honestly, it looked like Jeremy Pohl's fucking Beamer, or his white car that he had. A black male was driving it. I think his name was Leroy. He's a maintenance man out here at the Widowstatter Trailers in Redwater, Armand, Texas. And they've been sex trafficking us since we were kids. And y'all don't do shit about it. You suppress us because you want to keep your boomer ideologies and your vile ass shit going. And then they use black magic to cover it up. They've involved Ia Coetting, they've involved J.S. Garrett, they've literally drugged so many people here to cover up their shit. And it's atrocious. They killed Ia Coetting's kids. They killed J.S. Garrett and his wife and his kid. Like, his wife and his kids. He came down here because she's, I don't know, missing. And then now he can't get out to the FBI. He can't get out. Nobody can get out to the FBI, to the CIA. None of them. Oh, wait, that's right. Y'all are fucking kings, right? Y'all run this shit, right? To Zachary DePrince, I know you're not vile, or justifiably vile. Your brother Daryl is, and he betrayed you, along with Suge Knight's daddy, along with Rob Henderson, along with Blake and Kadariat Smith, Smith Jones, Brandon Smith Jones, and a slew of other people. But Emery is not a sex trafficker and not a pedophile, and he just recently remembered that Hadley is his daughter. Or it's Hadley's Drew's daughter, and they fucking fucked the DNA test up on purpose so they could sell them for profit. And still make me pay child support, thinking that I wouldn't remember, and everybody is in on it, even my own family. All our parents are fucking vile. So, respectfully, what the fuck is going on? Because from my standpoint, I'm a U.S. Navy captain / Marine staff sergeant, or was. Ain't that right, Hillary Clinton? And you know what? Yeah, I do drugs. I smoke weed. I get high. Because I'm a fucking medium, and they've been brainwashing people since the 1920s with their technology that Nikola Tesla discovered, or it was given by going to the moon peacefully. They don't talk about that at all, by the way. They don't want us to know anything. Oh wait, that's right, we're not even on the original Earth. Venus was the original Earth. This is a fucking replica. Because we destroyed Venus 10,000 years ago. 10,000 BCE. Before Christ, before Common Era. And I'm so tired of people trying to discredit me. They're telling everybody in town that I'm insane, that I'm not credible, and that's not true. It's the fact that they just can't handle the fucking truth, and they're being shown their sins in their face. And I'm not looking for a pity party, but I've been diagnosed with HIV. And then I lost my kids like 3 months after that. Me and my fiance was diagnosed with HIV on Christmas Eve of 2019. Christmas Eve. They couldn't have waited until after the New Year. He was diagnosed, and then 2 weeks later I was diagnosed as well. And then come March, around my daughter's birthday, I had a premonition or a vision of a freak accident. That's the gist of it. That's what I remembered. Okay, at the time it seemed like a premonition, but everybody saw it. Everybody that's tapped into spirit saw it. Everybody who's a medium, clairvoyant, clairsentient saw it. And downhill. So much so that I overdosed in August the 11th at 5:30 p.m. And to someone, like, I thought this person was my friend. I thought this person cared about me. And when my fiance got me revived, I freaked out because I'd been dead for 30 minutes medically, which is not normal. 3 minutes, your brain starts to shut down. And he Narcaned me. And I started remembering everything, like bits and pieces. I would get glimpses of shit that happened when I got picked up. And I had asked this person, I was like, what happened after you picked me up? Because I called a friend of mine and I was like, hey, if you can pick me up, I'm freaking out because, like, you know, my fiance or whatever, didn't know how to handle it, and he threw a fit or whatever, and I was like freaking out, and I just zoned out. I was just completely like not even focused on him. I was just called him and I was like, I'm gone. And then things started to not to add up. Okay. First she would tell me, yeah, we went straight back to my mom's house. And then later on I'd asked her, I was like, well, can you go through the events of what actually happened? And then she goes, well, we left his house and then we went to the park for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, why the fuck did you go? Why? Like, I just overdosed. Why did you take me to the park for 15 minutes? Because of you were like, oh, she told me, she was like, well, my mom she was been living with her mom, and like her mom or whatever. She was afraid of her mom bitching about me coming in fucked up, but like she was trying to figure out how to sneak me in for 15 minutes with Thomas Lee, and the person's name is Sarah Poole. And I was like, why did you take me to the park for 15 minutes? I just overdosed. I was still barely breathing. Like, I was having problems breathing. Still. Because I remember leaning over outside of the vehicle and puking in Spring Lake Park in Texarkana, Texas. And I think I might have dropped a debit card or a driver's license, some type of form of something with my name on it. Maybe my blood card or something, or maybe my kids' no, that's not true. They took my wallet and threw my kids' pictures, or supposedly went through I remembered it. Because like after overdosing and dying, it takes a minute for that shit to come back, and it does come back. Okay. My phone was compromised. They hacked all of my accounts, my bank accounts, everything. Stole the pictures of my kids out of my wallet to sell them on the black market to make money off the photographs, and I found them in my brother's fucking photo album in his house. They were in my wallet. Two physical pictures plus their school pictures from like 2 years ago. I haven't gotten a notification through my Gmail. Oh wait, that's right. They hacked my Gmail account, so even if they were possibly still around, I can't access the email to go buy their school pictures, because I've bought every single one of them since they started school, except for the last year. I have been broken down. I have been suppressed. My identity has been compromised because Elon Musk is a fucking prick. I'm exhausted. I am in danger. I cannot contact local law enforcement at all. I even tried contacting the U.S. Marshals, and they told me they couldn't fucking help me, by the way. I tried contacting the FBI through my mom's landline phone, and well, they were like, oh wait, that's right, the phone was actually fucking hacked. Like, it didn't even ring good. I heard the click that somebody hacked or juked the line about February from a landline phone. They hacked the FBI mainframe from Texarkana, Texas, probably by state location. That's Wells Red River Army Depot. But I don't think anybody's paying attention, are you? Because you want your precious pedophilic fucking bullshit ways that you just slipped in 2019 and didn't tell nobody shit. Like, I'm exhausted. Like, you can see that I'm tired. I'm tired of being the scapegoat. I'm tired of seeing my little brother fucking torn the fuck up because, I don't know, his bitch of an ex-girlfriend, he went to jail because he begged to go to jail so he didn't fucking hurt her, because she's a fucking psychopath. She's a fucking thief and a motherfucking liar. Lindsay Martin. Talking shit about Stephanie Ann. She plays her team. Her only team. She's never for anybody's team, and I knew that. Same thing with me. We never really got along, but we understood each other. And I'll take her fucking side over anybody else's side any motherfucking day, regardless if she likes me or not, because I don't know. Let's see. It all started whenever rumors started to fly way back in the Gap that I slept with Randy. I never slept with Randy. Ever. I was with Chad then. My alleged son's father, who is not his father. The Bo Waddy Myers incident where Bo got shot, it didn't happen the way that everybody was telling us that it happened. We were all having a party out in New Boston because, I don't know, Emery, Natalie, and Drew and I had bought a house for us because I got pregnant. And Natalie was excited because she was like, oh my god, fuck yes, a girl. Yes, we can have a girl. Okay, and then we started to freak out because, I don't know, the fact that our parents were fucking sex traffickers and we knew it, and we were trying to fucking plan and plot on how to get out safely and keep the baby safe. And then, lo and behold, I got shot. Not Bo. Bo's alive. I got shot. coma for about 5 years. And they just wiped my memory or some shit. I don't fucking know at this point. Because our government here is tyrannical and amok. And they're using Cold War tactics as well as, I don't know, special forces tactics to brainwash and manipulate people. That being said, I had gotten an inheritance from my grandmother, my nana or my pop. I think I got an inheritance from my grandfather, Verner Dallas Hall, Captain Verner Dallas Hall, special SEAL Team number 2, I think, number 2 or number 5, number 4. It's either number 2 or number 4, not 5. 5's too recent, and I'm honestly believe that I was a part of SEAL Team number 7. My marksman was Amanda Young. My name is Destiny Hall. I was a sharpshooter for the U.S. Navy / Marines. My last ranking in the Navy was a CM-3, which means classified mission, of a ranking level of 3, meaning highly fucking classified missions. Along with EO co-eding, we were in, then I transferred over to the Marines. And we were in the same platoon, same squadron, or some shit like that. It's blurry. Okay? Under the Hillary Clinton Foundation. Or I could be channeling for somebody that was. Not sure about that. That's why I keep fucking adding shit on. Because I'm tired of being lied to. Because I'm a medium telepathic person, and my kids are too. Very, very highly intelligent children. And I have people playing around in the spirit realm telling me that, and showing me as well as the entire world, just how stupid and how vile America really is. I mean, like, do we not care about, I mean, like, there's been so many other people trying to bring to light this child sex trafficking, like the lady that just got, like, the case just got dismissed. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but in 2017 I had a dream about a nuclear fallout. And it was so vivid that I woke up with my skin burning. So what really happened in 2017? Because it wasn't the it wasn't the Trump administration, because he tried so hard. And then whenever y'all started slandering him, he just laced his shoes up and said, fuck it, I'm going to wear them anyways. Just do it. The Nike slogan. And, because y'all wouldn't let him try to fix anything anyway. You just ran him through the ground like the Capitol riot. Storming, that was paid by Democrats, not Trump administration. Not the Trump administration. Where was Nancy Pelosi in that incident? Like, if they were having a House meeting, where was all the, I don't know, they only had a few fucking floor people there. Normally it's full. And even though it was still COVID, like, where was the House Speaker at? Because, like, if you notice in the footage, she's nowhere to be found, even whenever, like, when it first starts. Honestly, I think they made him a scapegoat. And they've been doing that to a lot of people. And Texarkana, Arkansas, Texas has gotten fucking out of control with murder, rape, sex trafficking, extortion. And the thing is, it's like people are so worried. Like, you would think that people are like, oh, there's drug trafficking. No, you don't need to be worrying about the sex trafficking and the raping and the murdering that's going on, because it is amplified times 10 here. Every time I read the news, there's somebody else dead under false names for profit. And then now we're getting fucking government grants for fucking new roadways and shit. Like, why are we needing so much money and nothing is being done? Nothing's being built. Nothing's being utilized. Where is that money going, Texarkana Chamber of Commerce? Again, from a different fucking channel. And a different fucking account. Where's my $27 million that paint was supposed to come to me from Elon Musk, Tesla, LLC? I don't know, 2016? And my other Gmail account that I can't get into, can't contact Google about it. Oh, wait, that's right. They're all in on it. Walmart, everybody. Everybody. I mean, obviously, the police aren't going to do anything about it, so fuck the police. At this point, it's either do or die. We can either let this shit continue, because I know there's a lot more people that are tired of it than I am. Black people, white people. There's been people that I've known personally since middle school that their kids and them have come up missing. Just dead. And nobody cares. Nobody's gave a fuck. Like Allison Brown, Natalie's sister, whose baby daddy murdered her and her kids. And I've tried to tell them numerous times energetically in the ethers where they're at. Their bodies were in Pringle. Allison came to me, and her kids came to me, and my kids came to me. Do you know what it feels like to be asleep, to be dreaming, and to literally be or see a kid and feel their soul come out of their body in a bag, in a trash bag? Like, I felt their souls leave their body. My kids, I felt their souls leave their body. And the premonition that I have, I keep replaying that shit over and over, because my daughter had a freak accident with metal rods and pins in her body, and they never called me until it was too late. And I remember, because I couldn't make it there physically, because they never called, but I was there. And she goes, she looks at me, she's like 5, 6 in this dream, and she goes, Mom, I was like, you know Mom loves you, right, Hadley? And I sat there and I held her fucking hand. And she died in that premonition. And they've refused to let me. I've requested to see my kids, and they've made up excuses and saying that they're following court orders, etc. And it's bullshit. And everybody knows it. And then my son was brutally fucking raped and cut up into pieces. I saw it, and everybody else that's tapped in has seen it too. And if the news is covering it, well, guess what? Texas ain't covered shit of it. Not one bit. Nobody's said anything. They're just trying to cover me up. And cover everybody up. Cover their sins up. Like, that's what fucking backwoods rednecks do. Here, we'll just cover it up. Sweep it under the rug. Like they always do, like the Moonlight murders. How about, I don't know, somebody going across state lines and doing the Chicago 51 women. That was somebody from here that did it, and I know who did it, and I have the information of who did it. Or how about the fucking detective that, I don't know, I went into the police station to turn in a phone that was evidence, and they were like, oh, well, we can't accept it because it's somebody else's property. So you're telling me you can't accept it as evidence because it was somebody else, and that they're already locked up in jail for something else? Just to even take a look to see? Okay. Cool. But know this, I won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. You can suppress me. You can shut me out. You can torture me. You can fucking mind manipulate me. I don't give a fuck. I'm actually mind manipulating y'all if y'all want to get technical about it. Hollywood's roaring. They hear me. The world hears me. But nobody wants to do anything. Why is that? Oh, it's not our place. When does it become our place? When do we step up and say, no more? The government is 1% of the population. 1% of the American population. The government. 1%. We are the 99%. We are the people. In our Constitution, it says at any point in time we feel that our government is tyrannical, we have the right to overthrow them and say that they're treasonous and tyrannical. It's in our Constitution. It is tyrannical. We look like a 3-ring goddamn circus here. Not just in Texarkana, but in the United States alone. Like, other countries look at us and they fucking laugh because we're a fucking joke. And they don't want us in their countries because of the sex trafficking and the fucking extortion and the lies and the thievery and everything. Because they're always placing blame on other people instead of taking accountability for the shit that we've done. Thank you, boomers. You've taught us how to, place blame on other people for our problems instead of taking accountability like we're supposed to be doing, like adults. Because literally other countries are babysitting us at this point. Like Ukraine, the whole thing with Ukraine, like we're literally paying troops to go over there to whatever the fuck and then send them back to make it look like they're invading us. That's what's about to happen. You don't believe me? Fucking pay attention. They're literally sending our own troops over to Ukraine because Ukraine is our ally, and Russia shut its borders off to Ukraine completely because they're like, well, you know what? We're done. You're not worth saving. Because American government has went over there with the leader over there who's a fucking vile, pedophilic motherfucking piece of shit. Sincerely from a Prussian Princessa, Romanov bloodline. So they're sending our troops, taxpayer dollars, to send our own troops, or freedom fighters, quote, quote, militia, whatever you want to fucking call them, over to Ukraine. Just to send them back here and make it look like Russia invaded us through the border. Russia's not doing it. They're like, we ain't doing shit. They tried peaceful contact with Ukraine, and they were like, you know what? We're done. And me, myself, I speak for me. But I'm fucking done with this shit. You got people sitting up fucking paying billions of dollars. NASA, there was a story on Google News yesterday that NASA had 4 billionaires pay $55 billion a piece to go up into orbit, into space, for like 8 days. $55 billion a piece. That's a fucking lot of money. Especially when you have people out here starving and our shelves are bare and our children are fucking being raped and kidnapped. So, fuck you, sincerely from a Prussian princess who was kidnapped at the age of fucking 5.